All right, welcome back to the shop. So this video, I'm going to be talking about some parts for the M1161 M1163. Actually, I'm going to be talking about the vinyl top for these. Got one right here, brand new one. You can see my top isn't in that bad a shape. I've seen a lot worse. My neighbor did some stitching on it to kind of fix it up for me when I first got it, but it's starting to get pretty crappy looking. So I was actually looking online and I was trying to buy there's some guys out there making tops. This guy that makes tops for these, and he makes them really well. They're really good tops. I've had a couple come through here on growlers that I've worked on, but I just couldn't buy one for some reason. I kept trying and I couldn't. I wasn't trying to get a deal. I was just trying to buy one and I couldn't get one shipped to me. So anyways, I just noticed another listing on eBay. A guy had some tops in their NOS, a new old stock. So they're the original tops for these things. They're still wrapped in plastic. I'm going to open that up in just a second. I want to kind of give a shout out to this guy. His name's John. Really good guy. I gave him a call and he shipped me the top. I got the thing in like, I don't know, 3-4 days or something like that. Also bought another part from him too that I needed, and he's got some really fair prices. If you go to his website, I got it written down here just so I don't get it wrong. I'll put a link to it here. Or I'll put it on here and I'll put a link to it in my description. It's https://growler-parts-m1161-m1163.com. and then if you go to eBay, he's got a couple things listed. He's got the top listed, and he's got I think some seat parts listed right now on eBay under his login on eBay is Shear Guy, SHEARGUI. So anyways, I just want to kind of put that out there, because if you guys look at his website, he doesn't have prices listed on there. Just give him a call. Real nice guy, and you know, he'll set you up. And so anyways, let me go over here, get a little more footage of my top. You can see it's starting to, you know, the vinyl weld here is starting to come undone. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one open, and I want to unfold this thing. I haven't even opened it up and looked at it yet. We're gonna do that right now. Yeah, nice looking top. Look at that, it's still fresh too. Never know what you're going to get with, you know, new old stock from something that's been out of commission for almost 10 years now. This thing's in good shape. So we're going to go ahead in this video, we're going to take that old top off and we're going to put this new one on. All right, so just to get started, I'll just go ahead and unwind these and release the my antennas, get those out of the way, and then we'll go over here. We'll lower the suspension all the way down, just make it a little bit easier to, so have to, you know, get up on a ladder or something like that to get up to it. Look at that. These things look cool with the antennas. There's no doubt about it. All right, turn the key on, suspension all the way down. Nice. Get that squatted down, and then we'll just start on doing these turn buttons. That's what these are called, in case any of you guys didn't know what they were. Yeah, look at that. These grommets are starting to come out. Still has the rain drip rails on it. They're kind of hard, but they still work. Let me shut the key off. We got some Velcro inside here to undo. Got a couple straps back here. Yeah, something to grab that. It's pretty tight. It's kind of hardened up around there. I got a real bad cut on my thumb right now, so I guess I could do these ones. Got these turn buttons. These ones here, when you get these sidebars in, like the light's kind of screwed up today. I'm sorry about that, just from the clouds and everything. But if this thing won't pull around to get off these turn buttons, all you have to do is just push in these buttons here, these spring buttons on the bar, and then you can just pop the bar out, and then it'll just unroll. So when we go to put it back in, we'll have this bar off. We'll put the turn buttons on, and then we'll just roll the thing around into place and pop it in, and that way it kind of stretches the top. All right, so you can see I got that one. I just push these buttons and then just kind of pop this out, and that'll come out of that half channel. And then we'll do the same over on this side. All right, and then see, then this will come right off. So what we'll do is when we go back on, we're gonna put it in here in the grommets, and then we'll just roll this around and then pop it into these channels right here that hold this bar in place. So I'll set that off to the side. Alex is trying to get the strap off there now. We might have to cut it.
Oh, cool. I broke a turn button.
Uh-oh, just broke a turn button. Well, we've got more. We could pop rivet a new one in there.
God.
Yeah, this whole top's crusty. It's hardened up and crusty. Why don't you wait on this one and let's get that bar on that side out, and then we'll see if it loosens the top up enough. Yeah, push those in and just, yeah, give it a smack. I don't think I've ever had the top off of this.
It's probably been a while.
So it's been sitting on here since 2012 when they made it.
I'll repaint this.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Kark. You can repaint it real easy. That top one's got to be pushed in still. Yeah, there you go. I'll give it a smack.
I don't want to get a hammer.
You could just smack it. Yeah, we're going to. There we go. That one's out. Is that top? Yeah, no, it's out. There we go. See that? How that just unrolled. So that's kind of cool. That's how you get these things to stretch on. And we'll see if that gave us enough. Loosen it up enough to get this one off. Now we'll still need to get the pliers and pull that off. Top on. So this has a Velcro up here. This Velcro here might be dead. I'll have to test it. If it is, I can just buy some more Velcro and I'll replace this Velcro later. I don't know, we'll see how that goes when we put the new top on. All right, so we've got all the turn buttons off and the Velcro straps up in the middle off, and now we've got to get it out of this track here, which slides through this track, and this can be the hardest part. Hopefully it'll just slide right out without being a real pain. It looks like it's moving pretty good actually, and then getting a new one in can be a real pain. And there we go. She's got her top off. Mission accomplished. A lot of these that we've worked on, this track is just beat to crap. It's all flattened out, messed up. I think it's from when they were on missions or something like that, and they had to top off because this top would come off to go into the Osprey. They would pull these 4 pins, pop this top, and set it down over the hood. And then so when they're putting it back on, these are like a taper pin in here. You know, this whole, like there's a male part to this that goes into this tube and it's tapered, and it just has a tapered socket as well. But if these things get crap in them, get dirt, get sand, whatever in them, I could see guys up on top of here jumping on this thing to get them back into place. And I'm sure that's why a lot of these were flattened. But anyways, mine's in really good shape, so that's good. And you can buy this track. It's not real hard to change. It's just got these tech screws in it, and you just have to bend it around or form it around. But yeah, we'll get the new one and we'll see if that slides in easy. So here's a good, just a real quick comparison on the two tops. That zipper along that edge, that is for the valance that goes behind the driver's seats. And I have one of those. I've got a new old stock one of those, which I may put on because when you're off-roading this thing, when you're on a dusty trail, that dust just rolls in the back and blasts right into here, and it just swirls around. I usually end up dropping the windshields down, and that way that keeps the wind going through the vehicle that way. But if I put that valance on the back, and that's going to keep, you know, that dust from blowing back at us. So I'm probably going to end up putting that on pretty soon. I just haven't put it on yet because I didn't really want to put it on my old top. I was waiting until I got a new one. So you can see here it's got the manufacturer lettering on here and stuff, and this one has it as well. It's got the part number and the manufacturer's number. And let's go flip it over. Yeah, well, these are really nice, really fresh rails, the trip rails, all that's nice. It's still pliable. These ones here are just, they're turning black, but they used to be green like that, I think, and they're just hard as a rock, hard as a carp, as they say. So okay, as soon as my help gets back over here, we'll put this thing back, this new one on. So here's a new turn button. These are nickel plated. I think they're like stainless steel, nickel plated or something. I don't know. I'll put a link here to where I get them from. You can find them anywhere. You can find them on eBay. You can find them all over. I get them. I think I was getting these from McMaster Car. I make a lot of money every month off that. Not fun. Guess that guy could use aluminum.
Yeah, that's an idea.
All right, so we got the first one in. The first rivet he put in over here wasn't tight enough, so we re-drilled it and put a new one in, and it's good. So this middle one's fine. I'm going to leave it, and then so we'll change that one on the end. Okay, so it wasn't sliding very easy for us on there. These things are these kind of tracks are just hard to do. But I've got this Teflon dry film. Stuff's kind of clear. It's got a little white color to it, but it's mostly clear. And we're just going to get a rag and kind of squirt a bunch on there, and we'll just coat this whole bead with it. And then maybe we'll coat the inside of that track with it too. And then we'll see if it slides in better. So this stuff dries completely dry, and then stuff doesn't stick to it either, so it's not like using some kind of WD-40 or something like that. Let's see how this goes. Just soak the rag. Yeah, just a ton of it. Yeah, there you go.
It's good to get an open lens too.
Oh yeah, it's made by DuPont, so you know it's safe. I mean, you could probably feed it to a baby and it wouldn't cause birth defects or cancer or anything like that, because DuPont, I think they're owned by Monsanto. I don't know. Can you feel it on there?
I don't know.
Just
Really?
squirt some of
It's
those.
mostly in the pores of my skin now.
Get up here
It probably should have worked well.
and kind of squirt some of this track.
That's probably the way to do it.
Oops.
At least your eggs won't stick to your windshield now.
Yeah. There you go. Alright. Get that. I'll just support this end.
It does feel slipperier. Okay, maybe not.
Alright. So anyways, you guys get the idea. I'm not going to bother filming the rest of this part. Once we get the slit in, then I'll film the rest. Okay, so we were sliding, and I was fighting this thing, flipping it all over, and Alex figured out, if we lay it forward, it'll probably slide better. Because if you look at the angle of this thing, and it worked. So we've got it flipped over the hood now, and then it's just pulling right in there. So I'm just helping feed it as he tugs it in there. There we go. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty slick.
Yeah, so that's the trick right there. I mean, half of you guys out there watching this probably know this already, but well, I just learned something new. So we'll get this lined up, and then we'll flip it over and get the rest of it connected. I'm definitely going to show you guys how to put these crossbars back in and stuff. Okay, so you pull it through till these flaps right here and these grommets line up with the turn button right there on the side. And so he's getting the other one over there. I'm probably going to have to undo that anyways, get the windshields back up. Let's try that right now. I've never taken mine off, and I think the only ones I've ever changed out in the shop here, I think Royce did them for me. All right, so we got these corner ones back off, so we get the windshields back up. I kind of knew that was going to be like that. It just kind of forgot. So get that one up. Get that one up. I'll latch that. These straps here. I'm gonna have to put the camera down for these, but you have to pull these really hard, get them up on the turn button, and then latch it in there. All right, so we got all three of the rear straps done. We got the Velcro on, the front's in place. It's looking nice. It's looking real nice. I'll have Alex film this while I roll one of these crossbars in, just to show you guys how I do that. All right, so get this in here like that with the turn buttons up, and then you've got to roll this thing around all the way, and then you'll get these buttons here lined up. You gotta get your hand in there. Careful not to it'll pinch you really bad. But let's get to the back one in place. Pop back up.
Look at that.
Come on, baby. Okay. I gotta get the front one totally in place. And
It's in.
oh, okay. The back one's just fight the back one a little bit. There we go. Got the buttons up. All right. So then you can see I've got the turn buttons right here on the inside, and the push buttons are in the hole and they're out. And then, so we'll do that side over there, and then we'll show you guys how taut this top is with those in there rolled in there like that. Oh, sorry. That was my ow. That hurt. All right, and last part here, we're just gonna pull this down as tight as we can and get the Velcro hooked up there. How's that Velcro feel? Is it locking pretty good?
Yeah, it's really strong.
Glue on fuzzy side of the Velcro.
That should be it.
All right, so we've got it totally connected everywhere. You can see it's just a little bit of folds on there still. Those will come out. That's just from it being sitting there folded up since probably about 2015. That's about when they made the last parts for these things. So anyways, that's it. That's putting a new top on my M1161. The other one's still in fair shape, but it's kind of on its way out, sort of. I could show you one in the shop. I'll put it in here right now. You guys can see this one, how ratted they actually get. Yeah, you can see the top on this M1161. It's here in the shop. You can see the light right through the top of that thing. Yeah, look at the top of that. It's just sun-baked. This top's had it. So if your top looks like that or worse, yeah, give John a call. Mine spent a lot of time indoors. Mine was never used. It still had the quality control tag hanging from one of the handles on the windshields. So it didn't get a lot of sun. The most sun it got was when they shipped it to Yermo, and it sat out in the Mojave Desert for 3 years until they auctioned them off. So anyways, that's it. Yeah, check out John's website. He's got a lot of parts on there, and he's very fair. Real nice guy. Just give him a call, and he'll take care of you. And anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like 80% of my viewers aren't subscribers, which is funny. Just hit subscribe, please. Just do that for me, please. It won't hurt. Anyways, hit that like button. Share the video with a friend. If you have any friends that are interested in this kind of cool stuff, you know, we do the military stuff. I've got my M1161 Growler. I've got my M274 A3 Mule. I've got my M151 A2 Mutt. I've got a couple of, well, I've got 3 M422 A1 Mighty Mites out here. I've got these Doffs. I got a bunch of cool stuff out here. We do videos on all that. We do videos on the heavy equipment rental stuff and, you know, repairing, you know, the cat machines. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day.
Sorry.
That's good, because it's made by DuPont, so it's probably safe.
It'll probably keep your mirror from like wandering.
Because DuPont loves you. All right, so we've got this ready to slide in here. I'm just going to kind of let Alex get that started. And I'll just give him some moral support down here and hold up this end of it. We'll see how she goes. We'll see if it slides in there okay. If not, I've got some clear lubricant that we can spray on there. Yeah, these are fun. A whole bunch of fun. Why couldn't they have just made this on the straight edge?
Yeah. Interesting. Is it because that's, oh, that's popping out?
Is that popped out? I'll start over.